Good, y'all? It's Sun God Koozie, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, not. It's been a minute since the montage and the Demon Two-Way Temple Pusher video. Which you should go check those videos out if you like to. I'm not really begging or nothing like that, but I would like for you to go check it out and then like, subscribe to this channel. But I decided this year 2K I'm be making a lot more content. Because I believe I can make some great content. I have lots of content. I just don't post because I really be lazy. But I decided from here on out I'm gonna try to make a lot more content and post it on my channel so that way I can gain a little more views and following and stuff like that. You know, and really really try it out. You know what I mean? But anyways, I thought the first video should be a build video explaining a build video on my build for 2K23. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I understand that some people are still struggling. A lot of people are still struggling with their main builds as far as when you click on the main build, it gives you an error code. Which, if you contact 2K support, they can help you out because they helped me out or whatnot, and I was able to get my build because I have lost this build, but I have recently gotten it back. So I was planning on another build. I was planning on another build, a 6-3 on my other account, which I will showcase in another video. I will be showcasing that build because it is a really good build. But right now we're just gonna focus on my main build and stuff like that. But anyways, let me get to the point in the build because this is what y'all here to see. All right, first things first, we went with small forward position. By the way, this video was made off a Hank the Tank video. I'm just showing y'all the build. I'm not gonna explain everything because the video was made off a Hank the Tank video. I just copied exactly everything. If there's anything different, I guess I probably went my own personal preference. I probably did that. But this video build is made off a Hank the Tank video. So what you want to do is you want to go with a small forward position. Handedness, I don't know. You can go with left or right. It really doesn't matter. It's all about your preference. Just like the jersey number, it's all about your preference. But this is the exact weight that I put in, which I don't know if like I said, if it's not all the way accurate, then it's probably because I went with my own preference. So basically, you can copy this build if you want, or you can go with your own preference. But if you really want the accurate details, you can just go watch the Hank the Tank video. I'll leave it link in the description for the video. Even so, basically, all this right here, you can copy all this. The body shape really doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. It just make your character look a certain way. You know what I mean? It just make your character body type look a certain way. That's my opinion. But anyways, yeah, this is the body settings. Y'all can take a picture of it on your phones or whatever. Copy it down, pause the video if you need to. But anyways, here we go. Moving on. All right, now we here into the stats. This is the stats for the build. This is the stats. I got a 58 close shot, a 76 driving layup, a 93 driving dunk, a 38 standing dunk, a 70 mid range, a 85 three point. Which you don't need that high of a 3-point to shoot this year because this year everything is focused on greens. You can't hit no whites, so it don't matter how high your 3-point is. Only reason why your 3-point rating matter is just for the jump shot animation you get. That's all it matters for. So if you got a jump shot animation that you really want to get, just make sure your 3-point is high enough to get that. I guess that's why everybody makes their 3-point rating high. But anyways, you don't need it that high. You can shoot with basically a 60 this year. As long as you hit that green spot in your meter, it's going in most of the time. Depending on what your rating is, because you can now let's not get ahead of ourselves. You can't shoot with no 25 3-point rating. You can't. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? But anyways, I got an 80 pass accuracy, a 90 ball handle, an 85 speed with ball, a 55 interior defense, a 70 perimeter defense, a 72 steal, a 75 block. I have a 25 offensive rebound and a 32 defensive rebound. And then I got a 82 speed, an 81 acceleration, an 82 strength, an 82 vertical, and a 96 stamina. Now, like I said, if everything's not accurate, go watch the Hank the Tank video, and you'll understand why everything is the way it is, or you'll just get the accurate details. If y'all want to make this build exactly how I made it, that's fine. But just know that if there's anything different, I made the build on how I play, my play style in general. Now takeovers, you can choose any takeovers you want. It don't really matter. But my favorite takeover that a lot of people run, a lot of people are running. I'm not gonna say everybody running, but some people run. I think the meta thing everybody running is slashing and spot up shooter. Which if you if you know how to time dunks this year, kudos to you, because if you know how to time dunks, you can use play take or shot creating. And you can use shot creating and spot up shooter take. You can use both those takeovers, and you'll be perfectly fine. If this year you got like one, if you really good at timing dunks, but if you're not good at timing dunks, it's best to have this because it'll help you. It'll help you when it comes down to timing your dunks. It'll help out. It'll give you more confidence, and you have like a slighter chance of missing. But this is what I run. So now I'm finna get in the gameplay on how I use the build and how I play with the build. So sit back and enjoy. I will be having commentary. I will have commentary on the gameplay. All right, y'all. So we on the twos. It was me and my cousin, and he don't got a channel. I don't know if he got a channel yet, so I'm not gonna drop his name. But anyways, we basically was running twos, and you see me comboing up and whatever, and I ran in. I'm basically doing unnecessary dribbling. I could have took off and dunked it, but you see, I ran out of stamina. It was careless of me. So I tried to run in and get in with the speed and cheese. Didn't work. I just only got to turn the ball over, and I guess my cousin was mad about that, or his mic died or something. I don't know, but he just decided not to play defense. I don't know what it was, but it was weird, you know. But I was like, all right, okay, cool. He didn't play defense. I was like, all right, okay. So eventually they scored a point. He was like, you know what, we gonna lock in. We locked in, you know, and we started playing good defense. We was clamping these brothers up. They had some good moves, but we was clamping them up. You know what I mean? He's shooting that contested bull, We clamping up. They getting steals because we all know steals OP. Come on, like basically this year you ain't gotta be no P-lock to be a P-lock. You just gotta be a build with a 25 steal rate, and you gonna get that joint every time you just press square. Sometimes like it's how it is. But you see, I put up a layup. It didn't go in. Even though I tried to run in and dunk it, because usually when I pull the stick back from that, that height, I usually dunk the ball from that way. But I guess because he was standing right there, it canceled it. So you see, he trying to post cheese, and we playing good defense. And the way we play defense is, I don't play hips like in 2K20. I don't play hips and go for bumps. I usually just play like this, because if once they get past you, you're not getting no chase down. You have a less chance of getting a chase down. Chase down really is 50-50. It doesn't work as much as it did last year. So we just play defense to where they don't get past us, which it usually works out pretty well. It's good switch defense. You know what I mean? He's missing or whatever. I pass it wide open, but yeah, like I said, it's just. We playing really good switch defense. I'm guarding the perimeter, and then when they run in the paint, he slides over and I run in his man. He caught me right there. He could have shot it, but his mistake is he dribbled too much, and then his man went in and took it. He should have just shot it off of that. He would have caught it. But anyways, I go in, I dime. He missed with sharp take, which I'm not mad that he missed with sharp take. It probably wasn't his fault, because this is a game where you gotta green it. You can't just shoot and hope to make it white. You really gotta green it, regardless if you got to take it or not. You gotta green it. Only thing is gonna happen is when you get to that, if you get to the tip of the green one, it's just gonna increase it to make you green. But other than that, you still not safe if you get sharp take no more. It's like you're not safe if you get takeover. If you get takeover, you just you still can miss the same way if you didn't have it. So yeah. So I'm out here and I'm comboing up, doing my thing, passing the ball and stuff like that. He goes in, he times the dunk, which he times it really well. He was really good at timing dunks, which I say is really good because if you know how to time dunks, you don't need slash and take. You can run other takeovers and stuff like that, and it help out in situations where the defender's playing you close, timing dunks or whatever. But yeah, so you see, I'm doing that. I load the adrenaline, but I still go in, punish the rim, whatever, and things like that, punishing the rim, because I got like a 90 something rim run, 93 driving dunk, and I got on the best dunk package is in dribble sigs. I make a whole video on that. Y'all might get the video on the same day, or maybe the day after. I don't know, but yeah. So, at this point it's 10-2. We doing our thing. He got takeover. Now the job is to get me takeover. Because once I get my takeover, it's over with. I'm just like the way I play the games, I rim run to get slash and take. I rim run so that way when I get my takeover, my rim runs are all guaranteed. But this one I'm just taking open rim runs. I'm taking a lot of open dunks, and just really going in there to that rim. This time I got a bully animation, which bully does come in handy for that. If you go for a layup. You go for a dump, but they give you a layup. Sometimes they'll push the person out the way, and you'll get a good layup, which is good. But you see, he going in there punishing the rim. Now look, I got my takeover. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm so ignorant that I have takeover and I can shoot threes, but I'm choosing not to because I know how my shooting is. My shooting not that good, but I know I can rim run effectively. I can time dunks, and I'm gonna get it because I got takeover, so I'm going to dunk on them regardless of what the timing is. But you see, I split them through the middle, and I go in and dunk it. No, it's crazy how I can get bumped, but hey, it's how 2K set up this year. So look, I'm going in, spin. I could have shot it right there. Nope, contact. He quits. So basically, you can force me to. I rim run until I get takeover, and if I can't get takeover, I'll rim run until you make me shoot. I'll rim run until I'm forced to shoot, basically. But yeah, y'all can see we got the victory. So let's move on to the next video. All right, so now we back in a video, me or the ones, which I'm constantly on the ones, which I'm recommending. If you don't have any friends, it's best to play the ones. You make lots of friends. A lot of people gonna like how you play, as long as you're not playing trash. A lot of people gonna like how you play. But anyways, y'all see, I'm I'm 96 overall. But yeah, this game, I'm not gonna say it was much difficult. It wasn't that difficult. But my opponent did put up a fight, I guess somewhat. But I'm not even throwing no shots at him. But yeah. Anyways, but yeah, but look, so basically y'all see I'm playing good defense, I'm clamping up. He goes up with a lay, misses, I get it back. Like I said, I don't play hips no more because like chase down don't work. Why? But y'all see I'm going in, and that's the Michael Jordan dunk, let you take off, which I recommend running Michael Jordan dunks. They are the best. Like you could take off from anywhere and they'll go in. But yeah, so you see me, just comboing up, I shoot a three, green. I made it, like I come with the hot back and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically, I'm running in. I hit him with the little AI hot back. Boop. Green. You see, I'm just, like, at this point, I'm just cooking up. Like, at this point, I'm hitting him. I hit with a quick kill and caught him. So, like, yeah. I'll go in there, hit him with it again. Spin back, go in. Run out. Then run right in. Bow. I didn't got my takeover now. So, now y'all about to see me timing dunks. This is what I meant by, like, earlier, I rim run until I get takeover. Then I start timing dunks. So this is me trying to disrespect him. Like I was just trying to disrespect him and do like lies and stuff. I was joking around. Trying to get, I reached for there, get the steal, it didn't work. But yeah, I'm playing defense. And I just basically the goal here is to make sure he don't get past me. So he shoots the ball. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with that, but he shot the ball. I don't know what he was hoping to accomplish with shooting the ball like that, but hey, it didn't work out. I got the ball back. But y'all see, I got takeover, and I'm just about to clearly punish him here this whole round with this takeover. See that? I done went in with a Zach LaVine slide. I'm just going in. That's the best thing about takeover. If you got takeover, it's best to use it because when they in your way, you can contact them every time. I sit here, I did that, popped it. It was an accident, but I still made it. It don't matter. Yeah, y'all see I'm hitting it with jab steps. I'm not really dribbling too much. I tried to disrespect him again, didn't work. But yeah, like I said, I'm not really dribbling too much. I'm just getting straight to the point. As long as you can get to the basket and finish, it don't matter. You don't need to do all that dribbling. That's why I say handle for days really don't matter because you don't need to do all that dribbling. As long as you get to the point and you get open and get to the point, you don't need all that dribbling. So I slid, boop. I missed the dunk, which I don't understand how I missed the dunk. I know I mistimed it, but I have slash and take. Like, come on, give me some credibility here. Sometimes that 2K would throw me off with that. I miss a dunk or whatever. But yeah. But you know what? I made up for it because this person, we can obviously see he trash. Not even the best. He just trash. Like, if you see this video, don't take it to offense. You're trash. But yeah, I'm going there, slide, contact, dunk. I put him on the floor at this point. He did. He just did. Alright, y'all. We back at it. We starting the video off with a block, and things of that nature. Now, I'm not going to lie. The goal here for us was for him to get his rim takeover and for me to get my slash and takeover because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I said before, I don't really shoot threes unless I'm wide open, and sometimes even then I rim run when I can. I rim run whenever I can because when it comes down to it, I definitely do not like to take the chance of shooting threes and knowing that if I miss we're gonna lose the game. I'm going rim run because I know I'm guaranteed I know how to rim run a certain way. So with slash and take is much more easier because I'm going to force it. I'm going to force it and get contacts, which that's why I don't time dunks unless I got takeover. But if I do got if what you know if it's a rare chance I'm gonna time a dunk without takeover. It's a rare chance. If I'm like it's really nothing I can do, then I'm gonna force it. But yeah, so the goal is for him to get rim takeover because with rim takeover, nobody just gonna run up in the paint and put it up. Because if you do, it's just gonna bang off the rim. It's gonna fly up in the air, and we're gonna have the chance of getting the ball back. And nobody wants that because that's a nail biter. But yeah, so we scored 2 points on the board. You know what I mean? I'm going in. I get a bully animation. I think I got 2 this game. I got 2 bully animations, which, like I said, if you have the chance to get bully, put it on. Bully is a really good badge. For those of you who try to put the ball up and y'all get canceled out for a layup, it'll push the person out the way and y'all can get a free layup. But we just passing the ball back to see if we can get a 3. But they playing good defense and they baiting it. They baiting us to shoot some dummies and whatever. They playing some good defense. But you see he got the quick drops off one, which is crazy. So we going in. I'm dunking, and I only got my takeover. We both got take, and things of that nature. We got our takeover. So the game was really over. All we had to do was not turn the ball over. Which, if we did, we still would play some good defense. But, I got another bully animation. That's the second one. So after I get my animation, whatever, I pat, we inbound or whatever. I pass the ball or whatever. At this point, I'm comboing up, whatever, trying to get open. I'm going in. I time the first dunk, because like I said, when I get takeover, it's much more easier to rim run. It's much more easier. So note to self: if y'all want to take over, run, slash, and take. If you don't know how to time dunks, run it. And when you get it, just time dunks because it'll help out. Because most of the time, if you time it dunks, you're gonna make it, and you ain't gotta deal with it. Worry about defending the paint because you're gonna make it. So I'm going in. I tried to time it. They both helped. It didn't go as planned. But you see, he got a steal. And I don't know how he got the ball supposed to be out, but the 2K saved us. And I was able to get a contact dunk, and we secured it. Which was crazy how we saved it because it was clearly out. We clearly seen it was out, but hey. So I passed the ball, I get it. We passed it back and forth. I hit him, he missed. Which it's not like I said before. Just because you have sharp take, don't mean you're gonna make every shot or you should make every shot. Because a lot of times it's gonna be much more difficult. Because this year you can't hit whites. You got a green. If you don't green, you miss. Which means, so the only thing you can do is just get it closer to the green window so the green window can expand and you green it and then make it. But if you missing shots, you're not going to make it. So this time I shot a 3 and we missed. And we both missed with tape. So, we playing defense. We trying to get the ball back because we see that he's a problem. We want to get the ball back because when somebody gets takeover, it's a problem. We got to deal with all the bull. And he got lock take, so that means he can reach and get steals. The steals are already broken enough, so we got to get the ball back from him. Because we don't want to risk a comeback. So, he playing hands up D. It's not working out. I guess he's not getting a proper contest, a good contest. And, that's how Garb is working. So I guess that's why he's making it. That's miscommunication right there. But, yeah. So we playing good defense. We playing some type of good defense. We playing 70-30 where he guarding the paint. He guarding the paint for the rim runs because they rim run and dunk it. It's going to go off the rim. Like I said, they're going to bank it off the rim because it's rim take. Or they going to miss because, like I said, it's rim take. So he playing the paint. And then I'm forcing them into the paint and then he's standing there. And then whenever his man get there, I switch and I play the perimeter. Y'all can see how the defense is going. That's how we playing it. It's really smart. So I'm going there. I get the ball back. I back up and I shoot it. But I missed with it. I missed with takeover, which is crazy, but I still didn't get it back. I go in, dunk the ball really good. I dunk it, quick drop. I secured it so that way I won't have no chance of getting blocked. Because like I said, he was getting blocks. But then, I back up, combo up, and, I go in for the contact. Which, boom. I didn't put him on the ground. He tried to trip me up, which I caught a rare animation. But, he was just mad because, I killed him. So here we go, another game, whatever. This was another game, me showcasing this build, whatever. No, I'm not gonna have too many games. I think next one, this might be the last one, but still, this was a good game. It was a pretty good game. I don't think we got the ball back. We was playing against Zion, John Morant, or at least the off-brand versions. They was some 88s, but they still put up a good fight, whatever. So we was expecting them to play like old heads, which they somewhat did, but we wasn't too nervous. We didn't really feel like they was like really that difficult. So you see, we playing defense, whatever. John Morant going in and trying to get a contact dunk, but he coming in with the block, so that's his anchor coming into play. That's anchor coming into play. He blocked that with anchor. I think I slowed him down for him to block it, but either way, he still got the block, and he had takeover already. So at this point, their rim runs were cut off. They couldn't rim run. They couldn't do anything. Their rim runs were cut off. So I'm out of juice. I didn't throw in a turnover, whatever. That was bad. But like I said before, they can't rim run. Like you see, they can't rim run because he has rim take. So at this point, we got the ball. We have endless stops. As long as I play the perimeter, and when my man goes in, I switch out. We good. We good on everything. We gonna get every stop. So I pass the ball. He give it back to me or whatever. They get a steal because the steals are so fucking crazy in this game, like unbelievably crazy. So I'm comboing up. I back up, go in. Boom, punishing the rim. Which I will drop a SIG, like I said before. I don't know if I said it earlier, but I will drop a SIG video. I'll drop a SIG video, a jump shot video, and dunks, because I know a lot of people want to be able to punish at the rim just like me. So y'all see, I almost got my takeover. I'm already there. I'm like, you know what? I can't sell this. I gotta get my takeover. I can't miss. I gotta make sure I get my takeover so we can secure the game, because we got takeover that's secure. He put it up and get it, which is crazy, and I get my takeover. So now at this point, the game is over for John Morant and Zion, or we like to call Morant and Ion, who was. It's crazy, but I'm going in contact dunk, just straight up going in, because like I said, when you get this takeover badge, when you get slash and take, basically you have the power to like force contact dunks. You have the power to force rim runs. So what I was doing, that's what I was doing. I was asserting my dominance, dunking on them. I was asserting my dominance, but I get the point. I was running in and just timing dunks, and they wasn't gonna have no chance of stopping me. I was gonna get it every time, most likely. You know what I mean? Unless you're a big man and you got some type of good defense, you're not blocking that. So I'm just going in, boop, putting it up, dunking that joint every time. So at this point, defense looking a little bit like they pretty much washed up right now. They pretty much can't do nothing because we got takeover. They made that mistake of letting us get it. That's one thing about this game. You got to make sure you don't make mistakes and make sure you can't get takeover. So I shoot it green. You know what I mean? I shoot it, it's gray. It's weird, but it's gray. You know what I mean? I got this weird jump on, but I like it. I shoot it, it's green. So I'm just, going and comboing up, momentum. Which, I found, this is around the time they nerfed momentum. They did nerf it, which I found a way to momentum. I found a way to do it without losing the journal. I found a way to do it, which is momentum without R2. A lot of people have been complaining, but just easily you can momentum without R2 and you won't lose nothing. So, yeah. We playing good defense or whatever, we clamping up, and I get the ball back. That's cool. So I'm clamping, I'm just, I'm tween spamming, I'm doing all this, I'm doing my thing. And he was open for a minute, I didn't hit him, but I'm just comboing up. Boop, caught him. I missed the shot though, but this is because I wasn't holding the button long enough. Which, that shot time release, that little release shot timing thing, that setting, the control settings, that's what that's for. By going, contact dunk. That little setting in the controller settings is basically telling you how long to hold the button, and I wasn't holding the button for long enough. That's why I missed that shot. But it was cool. He gave me the ball back. I get the comboing up again, whatever. Tween spamming. But you can also tween spam without holding R2. Keep that in mind. You can also do that. I don't know if I'm going to drop a dribble tutorial, but you can also tween spam without holding R2. But, he gave me the ball back. I'm doing my thing, comboing up behind the back, you know what I mean? Trying to go in. But I still go in, boop, on his head. At this point, it's 2020. It's 2020, and there ain't much they can do for like, it's not really, we really got them beat. So I'm just stepping back, I'm comboing up or whatever. I go in, and I just disrespect them by doing a lob. I just do a self lob and just dunk that joint, you know what I mean? So yeah. So I think this is gonna be the next game. This is gonna be the last gameplay. But anyways, y'all gonna like this one. All right, so this game. Another Wines game, whatever. This is going to be the last gameplay, showcasing the build. But this was a tough game, I think. But, yeah. See, y'all see the points per game. The points per game looking great. I ain't going to lie. If you don't have no friends, play the Wines Court. You're going to make friends. I guarantee. If you really get in the game, people going to try to friend you and run twos. If you don't got no friends, this is the best thing to be at. That and the bridges. Definitely play that in the bridges. But the bridges... If you want to sell your window, go in there. But yeah, you see I'm playing defense. He gets an easy rim run. But I stop him because Anchor somehow worked. He tries to put it up. He's pump faking and trying to put it up. But, I'm playing good defense. I'm just playing really good defense. I'm not jumping. That's why one thing about you don't have to jump on everything. Just play hands up D, and they're not gonna make it. You see that? Most of the time they're not gonna make it. If you play hands up D, they're not gonna make it. So I go in behind the back. I'm hitting it with like moves, whatever coming up. Boop. I didn't got a dunk. I don't know how I got a dunk, but hey, look, it was sweet. I caught one. So I'm just basically comboing up, going in, moving, boop, coming in like I'm telling y'all, limitless takeoff. Limitless takeoff, boy, you could punt, you could do some serious dangerous things with that joint. You got the right dunks. He back up, I shoot it, I miss. And it was the best idea. It wasn't the best idea to shoot it, but hey, look. I think this is when my jump shot was iffy. I was having a little hard time with my jump shot. So I'm just playing defense. I'm playing like, 70-30. My goal is not let him get past me. He get it because it's a spin cheese dunk. I should have stayed in front of him, but those spin dunks don't catch people off guard most of the time when it's not done often. So yeah, they really are cheese and they're really good to catch your defender. But he was trying to do some old spinny denny shit, and I wasn't going for it. He tried to shoot it. He had foot meter on, but I clamped that up and got the ball back. And you know what I did with it? I did some I went crazy with that ball. He fouling because like I said, the death walk is the only scary thing is running away from the paint. You running away from the paint with the ball in your hands. It's scary because it's easy to steal that joint. But anyways, I go in, boot, caught him, green. I hit him with a little Steez combo. You know what I mean? I hit him with one of them joints. It was cool. You know what I mean? At this point, I'm like, all right. So I go in, I spin. I hop back or whatever. I'm comboing up, whatever. He playing off too much. So I'm going in, bow. He not guarding that paint too much. I'm just getting that joint. At this point, he done messed up. He let me get takeover. So I'm like, at this point, I got takeover. So I'm about to just punish you. So I'm going in, bow. Just timing them joints. Like, because at this point, I already got my takeover. I got badge. I can shoot threes and I'm going to get it, which I did. I'm going to shoot threes and get it. Or I'm going to run and get it. So either way, he is in a tough position. He got to really play some good defense. Which he can't do that if I can time dunks. If I can time dunks, I'm going to get it every time. Which I did get a contact, but I didn't time it. But if I time dunks, I'm just going to push him off me and I'm going to make it. So he really in a tough position. I'm getting dunks out the ass. I'm just making them joints. I'm dunking them joints. It's really good. He passed me the ball. I step back, green, and drop him off, like, respectfully.